Shem Yahushai, Hashem Racha Kodash. This is your brother Huak with another lesson, and we're in Isaiah 19 verse 3. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers and to them that have familiar spirits and to wizards. Babylon the Great is failing. It's going down. All these countries, including the United States, are looking to avoid a financial collapse. So they're already trying to come together for a one world currency. That's their idols. So they're trying to do the same thing that they've always been doing. If it fails, mash it together and start something new. It's Babylon, right? So now Babylon's gonna expand. Well, they want to expand. They want to, all these countries that are losing deals and money to China, Iran, Brazil, India, Pakistan, all the countries that don't want to use the US dollar as a world currency are going to start their own currency. So the solution the beast has is to create a new currency, right? So that's going to be, and if it's a new one world currency, then the government that is in charge of that money is going to have to be governments combined into one, which is a new world order. And then they're going to bust out that microchip, the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast, according to the Holy Scriptures. And that chip, it's a chip about the size of a grain of rice, and it will be injected either in your hands or feet. They might have multiple chips for multiple parts of your body. And then they also have a microchip that can be implanted in your brain. And that's how that new world currency is going to be spent. It's going to be stored. They're going to make it look like it's so easy. Like, man, how come you still got a credit card, man? Which a credit card has a chip. But they're going to make it look like you're falling behind in the times. And the times that we're in now is the end times. So that RFID microchip is a part of these times. And it is the mark of the beast. Because all the stores use it. They use it to keep track of inventory and other things that I'm not privy to. It's a way to keep your workers in check. And there's a lot of videos out there from GMS, and we put up videos too, telling you the information you need to know so that you can be aware of this mark of the beast. Because the beast is the one that's trying to make this new world order and the new currency. If it's a new world order, it has to have a new currency to back that government up. And then with that, they're going to have a new military to back the money up. Because the only reason that the United States dollar is so strong is because they have the United States has many military bases. I think they're up to 800. And I don't even know if that's a right and accurate number. You know how Esau does with the numbers? He makes it seem like it's accurate. There could be more. There could be more. So they have military bases everywhere, already pre-existing. They have their military aircraft and vehicles and soldiers and weapons. So if there was a financial collapse and the money was no longer available for use because it's no longer valid, they could easily transform that currency into another form of currency. Because if Donald Trump has all the gold like these news articles say, then he's ready. He's gonna have a gold-backed cryptocurrency, electronic funds that's gonna be stored in the microchip, spent with the microchip. Everything's gonna be on that microchip. Your inventory, your health records, criminal records, your 401k. If I don't have a 401k, I don't pay into that 401k nor the insurances. I'd rather have my money tangible on me. But I leave it on the card, but I want to spend it because I don't believe in this system. But all this has to happen in order for Yahweh Shem Yahushai to save his elect. And it's our job as watchmen, prophets and seers and sayers to report on this. So there was I was watching the finance channel, I forget what Money GPS channel, yeah, that's what it's called. And that guy that's on there, he has a lot of good information. There's a lot that I need to look up and stuff when he's talking about money, but the gist is, right now, in the last quarter of earnings for this country, they're at the bottom. They're at the least. The stocks are at their lowest. And this guy made a comment. He said, right now is the time to buy. Why is it the time to buy? Because everything's at the rock bottom. And there's only up to move. The only way to move is up. Financially, that is. Because Yahweh Shai is going to come back and tear everything down. But this, the spirit of Egypt doesn't have to be on Egypt, because America's not Egypt. And we know that Egypt is in northern Africa. And Egypt is pretty much destitute. It's like a third world country. It's just good for a military base. And that should let you know how this money works. If you got a military base on a country that has a low trade on a dollar, like for example Mexico has, I think it's 10 pesos for a US dollar. So you go to a country that's fucking broke as hell, needs protection, and their finance system is basically cheap. You put a military base on there, a garrison, all your soldiers are getting paid in dollars, and they go out and spend in that little economy area. That economy is gonna boom. So these countries, they don't let, they're pretty much getting punked. but also they're getting punked, but also they see the opportunity that they get. So Esau is pretty smart, man. You know, we need to be more careful about what we say and who we say it to. Also, there's a character going on. There's these couple. I don't know if they're a couple. I need to get more information, but there's this jackass online, Alpha saying, trying to get the youngest brothers. I know it's the youngest brothers that are paying attention to. Trying to get the youngest brothers in our herd, because we're a bunch of sheep. We're a bunch of sheep for Yahushua. We're his lambs. Trying to get those lambs rowdy. And yes, lambs do growl. They growl, they fucking scream, and they fight. So be careful about these jackasses. Even though we speak rough and we get passionate when we're breaking down the scriptures and prophesying on the streets, which I'm about to do right now. About to go out to Harrison 9th and Hanford, which I don't live in Hanford. I live in a town outside of Hanford. But that's what we got to do. But it's not about war. It is about spiritual warfare. And I'll do something on that tomorrow, on tomorrow's drive. But I'm here in my home, on my destination. I'm going to say, Kal Halayim La Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai B'Hashem Rahakodash. Until the next time I say Shalom.